Shut up. Would you shut Everything sounds good? Yes. Hello, everyone. It is me, Scott. You know, that guy that you would occasionally stumble across when I'm in a bar out there. But now I'm in my son's bedroom, pretending that I'm important. Important? How the hell you doing out there? I hope all of you are going to have a great, at least here in the United States, everybody in the whole entire world, everybody needs to celebrate an Independence weekend from that crap we went through last year. Not just here in the United States, a 4th of July weekend, but everywhere in the world. If you were being liberated from them damn masks, or you could actually do things are more opened, where you could just enjoy life again, then it's the whole world's Independence weekend, if you know what I mean. It's not just here in the United States of America. No, it's everywhere. Get to breathe, get to be close to a loved one, be happy. The people aren't angry at one another as much. Hopefully not nearly as much. Sure, I'm pissed off about the economy right now. But, you know what? Why dwell on it? Inflation, everything sucks. Eventually, you got to pay for your damn bills, right? I don't want to hear, no, it's this person's fault. It is what it is, folks. Just got to make the best of it. Stop watching the news. Get on with life and enjoy it. Listen to some music. Enjoy it. Go watch some great films, some spooky movies, some comedies. Go ride some roller coasters this year. Go see some concerts. Maybe have somebody else cut your hair for once instead of yourself. Someday I'll go. Yeah, that's the one thing I did in the pandemic. I taught myself, you can probably tell, how to cut my own hair. I start working on masks. In fact, that's why I'm here in my son's bedroom. I hijacked his computer. Sure, I could have used the studio, but there's a reason why I'm using a webcam right now. It's because, I was... Hold on a second. This is the tough part of the video. I need to cue in some sad music right now. Okay, you guys remember last week's video? There was like this collaboration between myself and a good friend of mine, Chris Baber. Some of you, in fact, I know for a fact one of you, like, finally a face to the name Chris Baber. Yeah, he's on Facebook. He's huge into the Halloween franchise. He's a moderator for a lot of big YouTubers and all. Just a big supporter. He's been a big supporter of mine. And well, this is actually, technically, it was our second video that we did together. But Chris was really in the video because, like an idiot, I did the FaceTime thing instead of doing Zoom. But you know, it doesn't matter. It's still, the subject went on and we had fun. We did our... You were there. You watched it. Yeah, we were talking about, our thoughts on the Halloween Kills trailer, released by Blumhouse Universal University. Yeah, it was released by a university somewhere in Utah. A lot of YouTubers that are in the Halloween franchise, you watched them all, right? Well, sadly, Chris, I hope the sad music's still playing. Sadly, he had to go on a vacation with his family. Yeah. I guess he was even leaving the country, going to some exotic place or whatever. I don't know. So, Chris, if you're watching this, wherever you may be, in some weird exotic country where it's beautiful, get yourself a drink, whether it's an alcoholic beverage or if it's somewhat left some green tea. Cheers. You could get through this vacation. I know you can. Get some sun if it's there, or some snow, or if it's there, because you could have gone to the North Pole, right? Cheers, Chris. We're all in this together. Yes, Chris Baber and I wanted to do an official introduction video. Actually, I was going to truly introduce all of you to Chris Baber. Let everybody know that we're going to finally kick off what we have been discussing for a while now. about doing our own like podcast, or the two of us, the 5150 crew. I'm 51, he's 50, which, by the way, there's an individual, I'm not going to say any names to respect his privacy. He's been a supporter on this channel, my other channel. Thank you for your support. You at least typed in 5150. And because of you, your vote, my vote, Chris's vote, even though we have been discussing it for a while, we will definitely share more videos where we will sit down in front of our, webcams, maybe hijacking a son's bedroom, or, or I'm not working on any masks at the bar, which is now a workstation. I really need to have a separate place to work on this mask, because my bar, it looks like I just don't care about it anymore, because I like to do more of them out there, but the audio is so much better with this microphone that I have hooked up to this. Those are my problems I need to figure out, right? Glass is half full. Since Chris couldn't be here, he has to suffer through his vacation. We're all in this together, Chris. Right? We don't shake hands. Yeah, we do. It's 2021. We can shake hands again. I know there's people. We're like, no, I'm shaking, I'm hugging. To hell with that. To hell with that C word. You're stupid. Get out of here. Get your vaccine and shut up, right? So we're getting on with their lives. But anyways, Chris and I, we're definitely planning on doing more videos. We will discuss, obviously, this year. We're all getting closer each day to Halloween Kills. We'll get into more subjects about that. We'll obviously discuss after Halloween Kills. Even Chris said, hey, can we do any live videos? Of course, we'll get into those as well. We've talked about having guests on, those podcasts, whatever the case may be, whether it's someone very special. It could be you, or it could be someone else that you would love to hear. Chris has got some connections, so keep your fingers crossed. But that depends on if he comes back from his vacation. So I have to think about that too. I may look like a complete idiot right now, promising you a collaboration between Chris Baber and I, and he may never leave this exotic place that he may be, or this hellhole. It's hard to tell, because it could be a bad place. Because I want to confuse you. I don't want to give away his, exact location. Remember, Chris, we're all in this together. So that I've given you enough dirt, enough spoof. I could shut up, right? Or I could at least share with you one thing that I thought about, because Chris has some, he's been taking some notes, and who knows, if he survives his vacation, he may share those thoughts. So I'll share the one that I thought was quite interesting. This is another YouTuber, and I'm going to be flat out honest, I didn't get a chance to watch the whole entire video because this stupid JOB wanted me to come in and do some work, so I was interrupted. But the idea alone from the entitlement was basically, what if Michael Myers, not what if, I don't want to, butcher the title of the maybe you watched the video and you get the idea what I'm saying. But it's a concept of Michael having a different mask that he's wearing towards the end of Halloween Kills. Not the backstory, but the present time. Like Michael donning another mask. I'm like, oh my God, that is, as well as I do. I don't need to tell you that subject is extremely sensitive. For an example, here in my son's room, a lot of you already know, behind me is from Halloween 5. For some reason, my son has had this huge crush on Danielle Harris ever since she was a kid. He still has this huge crush on her. Weird, right? I know. But you look at that, but we all know that is not the mask that's in Halloween 5, just like in the Halloween 4 poster, right? They had to lie. They had to tease us. Because that's the mask everybody looked. Well, the majority of us, right? The shape. The Captain Kirk. That's converted. Oops, sorry. That's converted into... You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Everybody has their own 2 cents, or they have an amazing concept about this guy, right? It's what people pay hundreds of $100s for, because they have an amazing sculptor artist or artists out there that finally give you that holy grail that you've been wanting for so long, and you're willing to fork out the bucks for it. Now, thankfully, in this time and era, with the more affordable mask issues, and with the 2018, whether you call it the H40 or the H18, we were fortunate enough to have, that mask at more affordable. Granted, like myself, who is now basically refinishing them, overhauling them, to get as close as we can to the original look. At least they got it right to look more like this, aged 40 years later. You know what I mean. But anyways, what I'm trying to get to, that being a sensitive subject, you know, the horns on my ears. What if he is donning a different mask? I'm not saying that but what if? Well, this, you know, hamster wheel, this empty hamster wheel that's spinning in this head of mine, got to thinking about, you know, back in the day, as a lot of you very well may know, that when Tommy Lee Wallace, the man who's responsible, yes, he had the direction, the guidance from John Carpenter. In a nutshell, that's what we got, right? But there was others that they donned, you know, the not just the Captain Kirk that they converted, or Tommy did. 3, as we all know. There was the Spock that they looked at. And there was the Emmet Kelly. Like I said, this wheel of mine was spinning and got to thinking, no, don't even go there, Scott. In fact, now I think about why even bring it up. Because you know it's not going to happen. But what if we finally see Michael Myers on the big screen? What if, towards the end of Halloween Kills, that big, you know, cliffhanger where we have to wait a whole entire year till Halloween ends, we just see maybe a second, kind of like at the end of A Force Awakens, when you finally see Luke Skywalker just for a moment, and you're like, oh, really? That's it? But what if you have that same moment of time where it's enough to get your attention to where you recognize what your eyes just witnessed? Never fails. Never fails. But what if Michael is actually, for the first time, spawning that Emmet Kelly mask on the big screen? I'm not saying it's happened, but, you know, that's what... When you live up here, thoughts like that bloom. That's right. We have a mask that reflects, that's close to the Emmet Kelly. Now, a part of me thinks that would be too silly. Would that piss off a lot of fans? Oh, Scott, stop thinking crazy. There's no way they're going to have an Emmet Kelly mask in this. That's just silliness. I mean, leave it alone. And you're right. I should leave it alone. In fact, don't change the mask. Leave it as is. That's Michael's... You know what? To hell with it. And Chris, if you are watching this video, do not beat yourself up, which I'm sure you're not because you're enjoying your vacation. When you have the time, when you get back home, then we will start focusing on those collaboration videos and we'll go from there. So until then, Chris, you enjoy your vacation. And folks, if you're going to have family get-togethers for the first time in a long time, I'm sure you're going to know how to handle it. And for the rest of the world out there, enjoy your independence from that damn C word. We're getting out there and then we're enjoying life again. Why? Because you owe it to yourself. This life is too damn short, and it's about time we start breathing in the right direction, if you know what I mean. That sounded kind of cool. All right, more green tea. Be safe, be healthy, and we'll see you soon. Chris and I will, that is. Take care. Bye-bye.